be.
Frame 16.
Oops, watch the butt of your cue there, Stephen. Well, whatever it was, it's not there now. well, if it survived that, well, there it is. What is it? Whoops.
Let's just clean them up.
Oh, it is a wasp. Oh, we had a wasp. Or is it a wasp? I think it is. Well, I don't blame him, because we've seen at the Masters, Sean Murphy with
Frame 16. Like Stephen Maguire.
Vader trying to kill a wasp. Stephen Hendry doesn't like wasps either, that's for sure.
Well, Stephen breaks off, and as you said, Dennis, he'd been in front in all of this match. 4-0, 6-3, the way through it. What can he find? No, he's gone behind 8-7. It's a tough ask.
A little lapse in concentration there with the safety shot. You don't often see Ronnie shake his head, but that was a bad slip up there. Just over 4 hours of fascinating snooker.
Yeah, I think Stephen just having a look to see whether that black spot is going to be available. Looks like the red might be covering it, the one that's above.
1.
Can't really see from here what's happening with that spot.
Just 1 second, please, Stephen.
Bit of a lapse there. I know he was close to the cushion, but he just hit it far too thick. That's why he cannoned the other red.
Thank you. 8. Nine. And again, please.
As close as possible without touching. That's what Jan Verhaas is trying to do there.
Thank you. 16.
And Stephen wasn't too enamoured with his last shot. He turned away a little bit in disgust. He's looking to see whether it'll pop from this side now. It's only, obviously you can't see all of the black from that side, but just wondering whether he can get the potting angle. Not sure he knows yet.
$17.
Lovely shot. Played that really well. Stun run through off the cushion. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Stephen Maguire,
Wow.
17.
Once again, took his eye off the pot, just concentrating on what he was doing with the cue ball, and oh, that could be costly. Balls flying everywhere. That's if he can get past the pink. Must be tight.
Yeah, I think he's definitely got to put a bit of swerve on it, Dennis. Otherwise, he'd have been down playing that already. Yep.
looks like a straightforward shot, but it's not. Having to play it with side, he had to swerve that slightly. And that missed blue could be very, very costly, as we show. He's playing with lots of right-hand side just to swerve it past the pink to make the potting angle.
7. Eight.
Oh, this is finishing awkward, is it? He doesn't have too much to do with the cue ball.
For all Ronnie's good play this morning as well, and he has played really well. Some of the clearances have been great. Most of Steve Maguire's problems
15.
have been self-inflicted. That blew off the spot there. Reddy missed
16.
in the corner going up for blue earlier. But the shots he's played really well in this match. It's tough to be that critical of him because he has played well, but ultimately when you're playing at this level, when your chances come, you can't miss blues off the spot like that.
23. $24. Top. $31. $32. $39.
Just finished a little awkward because the blue's not on the spot, so that red into the right middle is not easy to get nicely onto colour off that. That's why he's taking the slightly more difficult pot.
40.
Once again, he's just a little bit short and a little bit
42.
too far. Played for the one into the left corner, which is the one he's still going to take by the looks of things. The white just ran on about 6 inches further than he intended. I know they were saying he looked very relaxed yesterday, but I thought he looked a little bit edgy yesterday. Certainly not edgy this morning, John. I think he looks more relaxed today than he did yesterday.
I know. It's a remarkable thing, isn't it? Because he's playing under the utmost of pressure, but because he's so fluent and so natural, you just think it's different for him than anybody else. It's not. You know, he's
47.
trying as hard as anybody to win, but he goes about it in such a manner that looks so easy and economical
48.
that you think it must be easy. It's not. He's just producing great snooker when he needs it the most.
Yeah, look at the pot success rate, 95%.
And he was already the 5-2 was general price with the bookmakers before this year's championship for Ronnie to win it, and he'll be a lot shorter than that if he comes through this match, and I think he'll fly in this tournament.
55.
Certainly if he's been 4-0 down and 6-3 down with a chance of going out of the tournament and you turn it round and win the match. Okay, this one's not over yet, but it'll give him
56.
bags more confidence.
Just glancing at the scoreboard just to see exactly what he needs. A couple of pots would do it. Yeah, this is the sort of form that he showed throughout the season. I mean, to win 5 ranking titles, incredible.
62.
I think
63.
Ding Junhui was the last player to do it a few seasons ago.
I think Mark Selby might be another one. He was he last year, the same thing, 5 of them or something, but anyway, in good company, whoever they are. But this is just the best snooker of the match when he needs it the most. That's why he's that good.
71.
Stephen can't have too many complaints. He's had his chances. Just hasn't taken them as well as he should have done today.
77.
It's a miss,
77.
but it doesn't matter. With a wonderful break, the contribution of 77 from Ronnie O'Sullivan. And from looking in trouble in this match, it looks like he's straight into the winning post. He now leads Steve Maguire by 9 frames to 7.